Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Strength build. Last episode we made our way through the rest of the Iron Keep, I think. And then we also made our way over to the Shaded Ruins. And I apparently was wrong about this. I was wrong about the Coveted Silver Serpent Ring plus 2, because I actually needed to go and fight Mitha, the Painful Queen, to get it. This episode will be mainly focused on me going through certain areas in New Game Plus and beating bosses to get certain rings that I will need to grind all of the things that I need. So, let me go and equip all of the equipment that will give me the most amount of fire defense as I possibly can get. That is the first thing that I'll be doing, because I need to go and get myself some more bonfire ascetics. So that's 11, that's 15, that's 19. Okay. Let's see, I think this thing... Okay, no, this thing actually has better fire defense. I'm also overweight. Massively overweight. Okay, Jester's cap, sure. Okay, so can I think I can just go and unequip most of my things. Well, I do need a weapon though. Let's go and get rid of my Ring of Blades and just equip the Soldier Ring. Where's my falchion? There we go. Okay. So, let us go over to the first bonfire in the Iron Keep. This is one hell of an annoying item to get. How much fire absorption do I have? Or fire defense, in this case. I have... Can I see that somewhere? Can I see my total... I don't think I can see my total stats. My total defensive stats. No. You can see like the general stuff, like the bonuses. I can see, but that's it. Okay. Well. Let's just see how this is gonna go. You know what? This is actually... This over here is the perfect way to test it out. This pool over here. Oh boy. That's a lot of damage I'm taking. That is a lot of fire damage I'm taking right there. Okay, and I need to make it over to that platform back there, people. That is where I need to go. By the way. Outstanding maneuver. This is a pain in the ass, by the way. This is one of the most annoying things for me to do. Alright, here comes the Alon Knight again. This is the reason why I needed the weapon, because otherwise I'd have to deal with him. Isn't the Alon Knight helm better? No, it's not. Wow. Interesting. Okay, let's try that again. So the thing you need to make sure, like the thing that you need to do to make these jumps, is you need to not stop on the platforms. Keep on running and jump again. Like that. I did it correctly, I just took way too much damage. Okay. I do still have the orange, like the small orange burr, which might save me. Otherwise, well, shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a metric crapload of issues. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, there is another armor that I can probably buy right now. Let's go and give this a shot. Okay, go. Oh boy. Okay, that did the trick. The orange small burr made it so that I could survive that. Hup. And hup. Okay. Whew. So that's how you do it, people. And get 3 bonfire ascetics, not 10. I thought it was 10. Well, there is a place where you can get 10 though. I don't remember where. Let's go and jump into the lava and get the hell out of here. Well, I'm first going to go and get the Iron Key. Might as well get it on camera. We can also buy, I think, rusted coins from the merchant in here. From Magewold. Which is another, I would say another big thing to get if you are thinking about grinding in this game. Okay, let's go and get my usual stick. We also go and get my bow again. Where is it? Where is it? My longbow. My longbow! And my royal kite shield. Let's go and get my fire resistance ring out of here. And this soldier ring also. Another ring of blade equipped, yep. The ring of a singular blade, yes. Wow, I missed. I'm noticing that I'm like reaching a point where I need to go and start upgrading my HP again. That is definitely a thing that needs to happen at some point. Oh boy. Yep, this is what I was thinking. I thought that armor Dennis was gonna be a thing. And I was not wrong about that. I love that armor. Ugh, I was really hoping I could roll. Get over here, asshole. Nope, I'm just gonna stand here and cast my magic at you. While also doing a lot of damage against you, because... why would I be balanced when I can be OP? Alright, get behind him and not backstab him. Okay. Don't have to deal with him again. So get the iron key. It's so quiet. I feel like it's so ridiculously quiet. For some kind of reason. This is the way that Dark Souls is, but once again, I think the biggest reason why is just... like why I'm thinking everything is ridiculously quiet. It's just purely because of the fact that I've been playing so much Fire Emblem Warriors where the music is baller. Or I've just been playing a lot of games where there's just a lot of music. Okay, let's go and do it. Burn. Bonfire Ascetic. What is done cannot be undone. Now, I don't think that the game has gotten rid of my shortcut. So I think I should still be able to just make it to the boat. Yep. The area is still the same. The difference are just like is just like the power of the enemies. As you can see, I would probably one-shot them normally, and now I two-shot them. Go and roll through that arrow. And kill you. And you have a rank in front. But it's pretty funny, huh? There we go. A Varangian shield, nice. I don't know if there are any red phantoms around here. Like any new enemies. I know that in the boss room itself there is a new enemy, I think. Or like there are 2 new enemies, I think. Which used to like only appear there in New Game Plus, but now also appear in other areas of the game. I also don't remember this Varangian being a thing. So that could also be a new encounter. Okay, let's go and deal with this guy. Did you see how fast he shot me? So not only do they have impeccable aiming, they also shoot ridiculously quickly. A scimitar, why thank you. This guy is blocking and walking backwards and trying to figure out how he gets on the freaking boat. Wow, a Viking who doesn't know how to get on his boat. That's quite something. Oh, there is indeed a red phantom over here. Oh my god, you're OP. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. It's especially annoying because the mummy is also there. If it was only you, sure. But the mummy is making things a little bit more complicated. And of course they're both attacking me at the same time, because that is the way that Dark Souls works. No, 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 no. Do you see that? Yeah. Okay. OP NPC is OP. This is the thing that I like to do in this game. I like to throw OP NPCs at your way. It's especially Scholar of the First Sin, I think, that does that. Not sure about the original game. And I have no idea why they did that. It is very... I do find it interesting, though. I do like it that they put more and new enemies, quote-unquote new enemies, in the areas when you go through them in New Game Plus. That makes New Game Plus far more interesting than New Game Plus in, for instance, Dark Souls 3, where nothing happens in New Game Plus. Everything just becomes a little bit stronger, and that's it. Well, a little bit. Quite a lot stronger, really. I've never really been too big of a fan of New Game Plus. But I do love the way that they did it in this game, where you can use bonfire aesthetics to bring a single area to New Game Plus. It makes it so that you don't have to constantly deal with going to New Game Plus. Having to beat the game and all that jazz. This you can be like very specific about which area you want to bring to New Game Plus. Okay, so instead of getting up there, I'm just gonna go and shoot you and get your attention that way. And then I'll fight the Red Phantom on his own. Wow, you are beefier than I thought you would be. Okay, I'm gonna go as a human effigy just to have more HP to the point that this guy cannot one-shot me. Hopefully. Okay. He's using the stone twin blade, I think. Which is a twin blade that you can get from a certain enemy that I do not remember the name of. Please allow me to heal before you attack me. Oh my god, blocking against this guy is good. Anybody who ever says that blocking isn't good in Dark Souls, they're wrong. Well, they're wrong about it in Dark Souls 2 in any case. And I think also Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3 I can definitely understand that blocking. It doesn't really seem like that good of an idea. I go and heal while he menacingly walks over to me. And then fails his attack. But I'm not going to judge him too much because he's not dead yet. I apologize if you can hear something in the background. And what do you get from that? Nothing. My favorite. It might also just be an enemy that respawns, but I don't think that the red enemies respawn. I could be wrong, but I don't think that they do. Alright, it's time to go and deal with the Flexor Sentry, and also two other dudes. Yep, two ninja boys. So this is the only area where you would be able to find these ninja boys in the original game. I think. Oh nice, I killed both of them. Awesome. That's gonna make everything a lot easier. Ah. That attack hits sometimes and it's kind of annoying. I also forgot about that third hit. I really don't want to die to this guy. Because I don't want to deal with these shadows again. I think he's inflicted with bleeding. He had like an effect on him, and I think that is the effect of bleeding. I wasn't paying attention like when the bleeding procs. I actually never pay attention to the health bar of the boss. Or almost never. There we go. Victory achieved. Flawless victory. Fatality. Let's get the Flexile Sentry Soul. I kind of want to go up here to check out if there's anything behind this boss that you might be able to get. Anything optional, new? No? Okay, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go and return to the last bonfire. Oh, well, I continue to stretch. Okay, that is our first boss in New Game Plus. Done. I think the next one I want to do is Mytha. Because Mytha isn't too big of an issue. Normally, in any case. My power is yours! I also need Mytha's Bent Blade, which I'm gonna get right now. Then we get the Arced Sword. And I think that is all of the weapons from this particular category. Feeble cursed one! Do you really think you can handle the magnificent device spells? Don't you love Straight? Well, I do like him though. I like his voice lines. Alright. Leveled up. More strength. One more point, and then we're done with strength. And then I'm gonna dump a lot of my points into HP. Okay, so, Mytha. Mithra. But of course. Right, let's go and burn the bonfire setting. What is done cannot be undone. That's the tune of New Game Plus. Okay. Now I could deal with these enemies. Or I could just ignore them. Sayonara. Ouch. Let me go and heal up. Alright. It's kind of unfortunate that it can't get her spear. I think, like, I quite like her spear. That's a lot of damage you did there, my lady. That's gonna blow up, and she's gonna jump, which is then gonna do damage if I stand too close to her. I think I'm gonna keep the gargoyles to to the last one, because the gargoyles are pure shit. They're definitely the worst to deal with in the Game Plus. Because they were already difficult enough in the normal game. I feel like they're more annoying than difficult though. It doesn't really require a lot of skill, it just requires... Well, it requires DPS, basically. That entire boss is just like DPS. I don't remember that attack actually. I also don't remember it hitting me that much. Well yeah, if I don't remember the attack, of course I'm not gonna remember it hitting me. I think some bosses also have like new behavior and maybe new attacks in New Game Plus. But I could be wrong about that. God damn it. Get over here. I missed. Fucking hell. Oh, I missed. Oh, wow. Almost one-shot me. I was like just barely out of range from that shockwave. And it almost killed me. So we get her soul, and I'm gonna go and casually use a Homeward Bone and GTFO. Before those enemies over there notice me and start attacking me. Alright. So I now have myself the Covetous Silver Serpent Wing +2. I will say this is very reasonable to deal with. To get the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +2. I really don't think it is, like, especially if you're a little bit farther into the game, you're gonna be more than fine against that boss. Alright, let's go and level up again. Get myself to my 30 strength that I needed. And then it's time to go and put a lot of points into vigor. I think I'm gonna go to like 30 vigor and then start putting points into my endurance. And then I'll go and start putting points in my intelligence and faith, because it's not gonna help me that much. Okay, next up. If you want to get the Executioner's Chariot to New Game Plus, you actually have to put the bonfire aesthetic in this particular bonfire over here. Which I did not know in my last playthrough. In the strength playthrough, so yeah, that was bad. That screwed me over in more ways than one. Right, what is done cannot be undone. Okay, but you cannot reach the boss from over here, so you do still have to go over to the bridge approach and make your way all the way around. Which is pretty dang shitty, if I do say so myself, but oh well. Let's just hope that we first try the boss, and that's all that matters. Hello? You gonna jump down, buddy? No? Okay. Now I think this whole area might have gone to New Game Plus then. Or like a part of this area has gone to New Game Plus. Not everything, but a part of it has gone to New Game Plus. Small orange bird. Which is not a bad thing to get. Getting myself some more fire resistance. If I need to do another one of those crazy fire jumps for some kind of reason. Still need their weapon. But after this episode I'll probably start grinding. A lot. At least for everything that I can grind for at the moment. Which is normal Titanite upgrades up until the large Titanite. I'm sorry, up until the Titanite chunk level. This one that I'm doing right now is like optional beyond optional. Only do this one if you feel like doing it, really. Because the thing you get for this is the Chloranthy ring +2, which is a pretty useful ring. But it also requires you to deal with all of this stuff in New Game Plus. Which is not easy. Not sure about the chariot himself. I do not remember how beefy everything is in that boss battle in New Game Plus, but I guess we'll find out. This is definitely one of the most one of the more difficult things to deal with, though. These enemies over here. This is the reason, like, this is the thing that makes the Executioner's Chariot an annoying boss for me. That is the run-up towards the boss himself. I find it ridiculously annoying to deal with, every single time. Alright, it's gonna hit me with his whip. Which isn't going to do jack shit against me because I have a shield. There we go. Some cracked red eye orbs. I'm gonna shoot that guy in the face. Or in the body. I seem to remember one of them at a certain point just yeeting himself off of a cliff when he jumped towards me. Which was pretty dang amazing. Now, the ones with the whips really aren't too bad. Because whips. Whips are not good. At least not that good. And as you can see, the other ones do half of my health and damage, so yeah. I think you can see the difference. Yes, I was about to say, like, do I have the steel protection ring equipped? And yes, I do. So even with a sizable amount of defense. I'm still taking a lot of damage, but these guys also do dark damage, so... I suppose it's not only physical damage. Alright. Hey, you know what my favorite part is? The fact that that isn't even the worst thing to deal with. There's enemies over there. There's still one big boy in the way, which is a little bit more difficult to deal with. Yep. He's back, baby! He's back and a lot stronger than before. He's using the PvP tactics. Let's go and get rid of your shield. Or your sword in this case. And I think I'm just going to go and ignore you and go into the boss. Because you're way too beefy, and I'm not in the mood for dealing with you. Okay, I still two-shot these enemies. I'm going to stand over here so that that guy gets crushed. Ah, there you are. Alright, buddy. Now would you get run over by your boss? Let's go and kill the skeleton boys. Now I have shown this off before, I think, but you can of course kill the undead chariot, like the executioner's chariot, with just shooting him. Basically. You don't have to deal with this every single time. You can just shoot him, and then you can take your time with going to this area, if you feel the need to. I personally just don't feel like doing that, so I'm not going to be doing that. Okay. How about you move out of my way, you dumb skeletons? Isn't there another skeleton? Yeah. I remember there being another one. Okay. While I'm at it, I'm also going to go and use another piece of repair powder. Because I do not want my weapon to break when I'm fighting the horse. Because I don't think I'll be able to equip a new weapon while I'm fighting this horse. Okay, using the fire breath, or the dark breath, really. I have no idea how much damage you would do, but I'm ridiculously scared about the amount of damage you could do. Okay, yeah, that's that attack. Also, this music is pretty dang epic. Ouch. Okay, that's a perfect moment to heal. Also, that dark breath, by the way, bounces off of walls, so be careful with that. If you are doing this in the Game Plus, and even in like the normal game, I would say. It would still really suck if you died at this point of the battle. Whether or not you're doing New Game Plus, or if you're doing it normally. There we go. Victory achieved. So get the Executioner's Chariot Soul, and also the Clone of the Ring +2. So there we go. Now we have some pretty good stamina regeneration. The reason why I needed this in the last playthrough was because I needed 70 strength, and I did not have that much stamina. I needed a lot of stats in the last playthrough. Like in the strength playthrough, that was insane. How many stats I needed, and I could not put anything into the stats that I actually needed, like vitality and endurance. It was an experience, if anything. Hello. And this way I can also, you know, over-level myself a little bit, making the rest of the game a little bit more manageable. I think I will go to level 30 in HP, and then I'll go and put some points into my endurance. Okay, so I have a couple more souls left. You again. Wow, that's 18k souls for a bright bug. Inflict more damage, receive less. When I first read that, I was like, that seems weird. But now I definitely understand that that is an actual thing. Okay, I don't have another Titanite chunk, so I cannot upgrade this weapon to its maximum level. I was hoping I could do that, but no. Unless if I got myself a Titanite chunk in this area. Because, yeah, now we get to deal with my least favorite one of all of these. Let's go and burn my final bonfire aesthetic. So that I can obtain myself the covetous gold serpent ring. Okay, so let's go over to the servants' quarters. Let's go use my life gem. I also think I'm gonna go and equip these boys. I'm also gonna go and equip my oopsie, lightning or my gold pine resin. Because surprise, surprise, I'm gonna need. Well, surprise, surprise, not really, but this boss's weakness is lightning, so. When I originally did this, I did not have gold pine resin available to me. Because I used it earlier. I used it... Oh wow, the Bellkeeper bow, nice. I need that. Because I used my gold pine resin on the normal fight and not on the New Game Plus fight. I don't even think that I was like thinking about doing New Game Plus. Gargoyles at that point. I don't remember. Whatever. I managed to win because I used bright bugs. At that point. Or a bright bug. Which I had somehow obtained. I have no idea where I got it, but I sure as hell got it somewhere. Alright, here we go. We have lightning. We did not have a bright bug, but we have lightning and 40 dexterity and a falchion. Oh my god, I'm doing no damage against him. Cool. Well, no damage is maybe a little bit. I think I did no damage because I attacked the dude while he was coming down. And I think that gives him like super defense for a moment. I should really find a tactic for this boss. Can you parry them? Is that a viable strategy? And then he's gonna spin, yep. That attack usually kills me in New Game Plus. Ouch. Let me go and heal up. I'll roll out the way from that. One. And no more. Just one. Ouch. Huh, huh. These guys are so annoying. I hate them. I hate them with every fiber of my being. That makes it so much worse that I have to deal with them if I want to get the covetous gold serpent ring +2. Okay, this seems like a perfect moment. And here comes number 3! I was really hoping I could roll through that. But I failed. And I will now pay for it with a part of my health. I was thinking about my life maybe, but nope. I was lucky enough to not have to pay with my life. There we go. It's another one done. Another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Aye, aye, aye. Another one bites my nuts. That's going to do dash attack. He's going to come in for a non-distinct amount of attacks. Cool. Guess he might do the big spin. Oh boy. No, 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 no. One of them's gonna do the dash. No, it's gonna do the fire. Okay. Makes sense, because that one's on half health, I think. I'm going to use Lightning Pine Resin. Oh, you're the one that's almost dead? Well, almost dead. Kind of. You're the one that's at half health in any case. Ouch. Okay, time to go switch over to my Radiant Life Gems. There we go. Oh man, I'm scratching my face. That was a bad moment to do that. I should not squander my chance of doing this in the first try. Scratching my face can wait. And yeah, he's done. There we go. Alright, nice. Yeah, Lightning Pine Resin, people. Or Gold Pine Resin. It's really good against these guys. If you then also combine it with the Bright Bug, then this battle will not be that difficult. It's still going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be less difficult. We also have red dogs over here, who don't make any noise whatsoever, which is very weird. Okay, I'm happy now. Managed to do all that I needed to do in preparation of my grind session. Because I now have the Jester's armor. I have all of the rings that I need. So yeah. Also have another weapon that I needed still. So now I can begin my first grind session. Let's go and level up one more time for this episode. Get my HP to level 30, which is what I wanted. There we go. So that should last me for a little bit. Well, like for quite a while, I think. Alright, my friends, hope you enjoyed this episode of Just How I was playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Dexterity build. And next episode we are going to go, or like at least by the next episode, I will hopefully have upgraded most of the weapons that I can up until the Large Titanite here. When it comes to weapons that require Twinkling Titanite, Petrified Dragon Bones, that's it, right? Yeah, Twinkling Titanite and Petrified Dragon Bones, that is going to have to wait for a little bit. Because if I want to do that, I would first have to reach... what's it called in this game? The Dragon Area. That's where I grind those things. So my friends, goodbye.